Deep beneath the bustling streets of our cities lies a hidden world, a labyrinth of tunnels that carries away the waste of modern life. This underground network, the sewer system, has been evolving for thousands of years, shaping civilizations and harboring dark tales that journey through its history, secrets, horrors, and the gritty reality of those who venture into its depths. The stories of sewers begins in ancient times around 2500 BCE in the Indus Valley civilization, where cities like Mohenjo-daro boasted sophisticated drainage systems made of baked bricks. These early sewers channeled wastewater away from homes, preventing disease and flooding. Fast forward to ancient Rome, where the Cloaca Maxima, built around 600 BCE, became one of the world's first major sewer systems. This massive arched tunnel, still partially in use today, drained the Forum and surrounding areas into the Tiber River. Romans engineered it with sloping gradients for gravity flow, a principle that endures in medieval Europe. However, sewers regressed. Open ditches and cesspits dominated, contributing to outbreaks like the Black Death in the 14th century, which killed up to 50 million, partly due to flea-borne plague thriving in filthy conditions. The modern sewer era exploded in the 19th century amid the Industrial Revolution. London's Great Stink of 1858, when the Thames River turned into a reeking cesspool during a hot summer, forced Parliament to act. Engineer Joseph Bazalgette designed a vast interceptor system completed in 1875 with over 1,100 miles of tunnels that diverted sewage downstream. Paris, under Baron Haussmann's renovations in the 1850s, built its iconic egg-shaped sewers wide enough for boats. When Victor Hugo immortalized in Les Miserables as escape routes for revolutionaries. In the U.S., Chicago reversed the flow of its river in 1900 through a massive canal project with locks sending sewage away from Lake Michigan and averting water crises. Today, sewers span the globe, from Tokyo's super-efficient stormwater systems to New York's aging combined sewers that overflow during rains, dumping billions of gallons of raw waste into harbors annually. Sewers aren't one size fits all. They come in varieties tailored to urban needs. Sanitary sewers handle household wastewater, toilets, sinks, showers, transporting it to treatment plants for purification. Storm sewers or drains collect rainwater and runoff from streets, preventing floods, but often carrying pollutants like oil and trash. Combined systems, common in older cities like Boston or San Francisco, merge both, which can overwhelm during storms, leading to spills. Then there are industrial sewers for factory waste, and in some places like Venice, canals double as open sewers. In developing regions, informal sewers might be simple ditches, while high-tech ones in Singapore use sensors to monitor flow in real time, predicting blockages with AI. Accessing this underworld starts at street level through manholes, those heavy cast iron covers you see everywhere. Weighing up to 300 pounds to prevent accidents, workers use specialized hooks to lift them, revealing a vertical shaft dropping 10 to 30 feet. Descent involves steel ladders bolted to the walls, often slippery with condensation or slime. Safety gear is crucial: hard hats, harnesses, rubber boots, gloves, and respirators to filter out toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide, which smells like rotten eggs and can kill in minutes at concentrations over 1,000 parts per million. In larger systems, teams might use elevators or winches, and confined space permits are mandatory, with spotters above monitoring air quality via detectors. Unauthorized entry like urban exploring is illegal and deadly. Many drained surfers never return. Down there, The environment assaults every sense. It's pitch black without lights, so headlamps or floodlights reveal glistening black or concrete walls, arched ceilings, dripping with moisture. The air is thick, humid, and fetid, a mix of sewage odors that can make even veterans gag. Temperatures hover around 55 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, cooler in summer but bone-chilling in winter floods. Echoes amplify every drip, footstep, or distant rumble of traffic overhead, creating an eerie symphony. Pipes range from 6-inch home laterals to massive trunks 20 feet wide, carrying flows from trickles to raging torrents after rains. Wildlife thrives. Rats scurry in packs, feasting on debris. Cockroaches swarm. And in warmer climates like Florida, alligators lurk in storm drains, with legends of escaped pets growing huge. Fungi and bacteria coat surfaces, forming slippery biofilms, and fatbergs, congealed masses of grease, wipes, and trash, can block tunnels weighing tons and requiring chainsaws to remove. Sewer workers, often called flushers or sewer rats, brave this daily for maintenance. Their day starts with inspections using remote cameras on crawlers or drones to spot cracks, roots invading pipes, or collapses. Cleaning involves high-pressure jetting hoses, blasting away buildup, or vacuum trucks sucking out sludge from above. Repairs mean suiting up in waders, entering flows up to waist deep, and welding patches or relining pipes with epoxy. In emergencies like during hurricanes, they pump out floods or clear debris to prevent backups into homes. It's shift work, often at night, to avoid traffic, with teams of 2 to 5 coordinating via radios. Pay varies $50,000 to $100,000 annually in the U.S., but the hazards are real. Slips on ladders, engulfment in surges, or exposure to needles and biohazards. Many develop sewer throat from fumes, yet they take pride in keeping cities functional, unseen heroes in preventing outbreaks. But sewers hold secrets that whisper of the forbidden. In Paris, catacombs intersect with sewers, hiding bones from overcrowded cemeteries and wartime resistance hideouts. London's system conceals lost rivers like the Fleet, bricked over but still flowing beneath. Urban legends abound in New York, tales of mole people living in abandoned tunnels, though most are homeless seeking shelter. Forgotten treasures surface. Roman coins in Italy's ancient drains, or in 2019, a 14th century sword pulled from Copenhagen's sewers. Smugglers have used them for centuries. During Prohibition, bootleggers in Chicago ran liquor through pipes. Modern secrets include data cables and utility lines piggybacking on sewer infrastructure or classified government bunkers connected below Washington, D.C. Mysteries deepen the intrigue. What happened to the sewer children of 19th century London, orphans rumored to vanish into the tunnels, perhaps kidnapped or lost? In 2004, Paris workers found a fully equipped cinema in the sewers, complete with electricity, its creators never identified. Bogata's sewers hide emeralds washed from mines, luring treasure hunters who sometimes disappear. Ghost stories persist. In Edinburgh's vaults, old sewer-linked cellars, apparitions of plague victims are said to haunt tours. Unexplained phenomenon like bioluminescent fungi glowing in the dark add to the otherworldly vibe. And in Mumbai, during monsoons, entire shanty towns have been swallowed by collapsing drains, with bodies never recovered. Mysteries buried in mud. Yet the horrors eclipse the mysteries. Sewers have claimed countless lives in gruesome ways. In 1867, a gas explosion in London's Regent's Canal sewer killed 7 workers, their bodies charred beyond recognition. The 1993 Guadalajara explosions in Mexico caused by leaked gasoline igniting in sewers ripped open streets, killing over 200 and injuring thousands in a chain of blasts. Drownings are common. In 2017, 3 workers in Delhi suffocated and drowned in toxic sludge without proper gear. Falls from ladders claim dozens yearly. In 2019, a Florida man died after plummeting 30 feet into a manhole left open. Wildlife attacks happen. A New Orleans worker mauled by a rabid raccoon in 2005, but fatbergs breed nightmares. The 2017 Whitechapel fatberg in London, 250 meters long and weighing 143 tons, took weeks to hack apart, with workers battling methane pockets that could explode. One of the worst accidents unfolded in 1916 Chicago when the East Land steamship capsized in the river amid related flood control efforts tied to sewer overflows, exposing grim reminders of earlier disasters. In 1992, Chicago's Great Flood occurred when a piling breached a freight tunnel connected to sewers, flooding basements with 250 million gallons, causing up to $2 billion in damage and evacuations. Miraculously, no deaths, but near catastrophe. Overseas, the 2004 Morelia, Mexico sewer collapse during rains buried about 15 people alive in a sinkhole. And in Beijing, 2012, a man vanished into a storm drain during floods, his screams echoing until silenced by the current. Workers face biohazards too: leptospirosis from rat urine, hepatitis from sewage, or in 2020, COVID traces in wastewater alerting epidemiologists but endangering samplers. In rare cases, chemical dumps create acid burns or poisonings. The psychological toll is immense: claustrophobia, isolation, the constant risk of a flash flood sweeping you miles away. This hidden realm, vital yet vile, reminds us of humanity's ingenuity and fragility. From ancient bricks to smart sensors, sewers evolve, but the dangers lurk eternal. Next time you flush, remember the depths below, where history flows with the forgotten and the feared.